Hello, this is the TradeSite US Stocks and Futures Market Preview and Domestic US Economic Data Roadmap for the week beginning Tuesday the 29th, ending of May, ending Friday the 1st of June 2018. We have a short week because of the Memorial Day holiday here in the US. So Monday the markets are closed. So this will serve as the preview for the week, the 4-day week that's coming ahead of us. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market and futures forum. Yeah, this is about as boring as it's been for a while, folks. I mean, seriously, when was the last time you had 10, 12 days in a row dead flat like this? I mean, you got to look back to, I don't know, maybe last December. I mean, this is as flat as it's been. It's led to some really boring days. And, we've still had some good trades and a profitable week, but you got to be real specific if you're trying to overdo it here. You're going to get yourself hurt given what's going on in the markets right now. Let's go through the major indices, and then we'll look at the intra-week action, and then we'll talk about what's ahead. So here's crude oil. Now, it dropped finally down $3.25. I don't think you'll see it at the pump right away, but if it keeps going, maybe the summer prices will be improved. I know I filled up for some expensive gas the other day, but now we're at 67.45, down $3.25 on Friday. Gold down $8.50. S&P cash index loses 643. Remember, Friday was leading into the long weekend. Nobody was around. NASDAQ 100 up 11. That's a blip. SOX up 12. That's also a new closing high for the last couple months, but mostly a blip. Biotech's up 7. That's a blip. The VIX gains 69 cents to 13.22. The trend closes at 1.61. Puts the 10-day moving average at 1.15. NASDAQ volume was only 1.8. We're just short of that, actually, 1.7 billion shares, but 1.8 for the day. It was actually decent early in the morning. That's how bad it dropped off in the afternoon because nobody was around. Here's a look at the advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ, plus 158. That's about where the 10-day moving average is. On the New York, it was negative 171. Google loses $1.37. It's a blip for Google. Apple up 43 cents. That's also a blip. Netflix up 2, new closing high, but that also puts us 12 candles up. So one more day up will give us a 13 sell signal on Netflix. Last time we had that was back at the end of October near Halloween, and we were flat for 2 months. So let's watch for that. Amazon up $7.08. That's near closing highs. Tesla up $1. Doesn't really matter there because it's down quite a bit recently. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF. Look how this thing's been gapping up. That's why rates are coming down. That's why oil's coming down. 74 cents. Goldman Sachs loses $1.09 on the session. All right, let's take a look at the intraday action or intra-week action. So let's switch this. This is the ES. Let's go to 10-minute candles. So Monday we gap up and we closed where we opened, a pretty flat day, even there was some wiggle back and forth. Tuesday we gap up again, eventually sold off, filled that gap, and closed at the lows of the session and the week so far. Then we leave Wednesday, we gap down. That filled the gap from Monday, bounced around a bit, came back up and filled the gap from Wednesday. So no gaps left behind at this point. Thursday, small gap down that never filled, even though it was within the candle, so it's not a big deal. We went lower early and then came back to rebound. Friday, gap down, pushed up to fill the gap, and then slipped a bit. Net for the week, gained about 5 points. Not a big deal on the ES. Here's a look at the NASDAQ side. Not much different, but a little more positive. Gained about 70 points for the week or 80 points for the week. So it is what it is. We will go from there. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. Not sure what to expect on a short week, so we'll just play it by ear. Obviously, Tuesday could be light, starting out the new week, coming back. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading short week.